How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be diving into some live Legend League attacks with Fireball into Rocket Balloons. But as you see, I'm currently sitting top 200 global with all my offense complete. I think I was resetting around top 400 and got minus 302 yesterday, which is for plus 18, which is actually pretty good because this season offense has been way up for most people, and I think it takes about 13 plus 13 to maintain rank. So actually I went up by gaining more than that. And yeah, hoping for a few more defenses today. So without any further ado, let's jump into the first attack. Has to be some toxic ass hook base. Okay. So what's the plan here, man? This is tricky one for sure. I think I have an idea, maybe. So I'm gonna do the yeah, there's suspicious amount of space, so I'm just gonna scout real quick. So I'm gonna fireball maybe the multi archer tower. Let me see. Snipe that out. The multi-arch tower gonna get the X-bow. It's not, is it? No, it does not look like it will. But it should be okay, right? Do that. Oh, it does. What am I? I'm blind, I guess. Let's start 0. Or my queen is taking a lot of damage, unwanted damage. Gonna push this king right into that. I need him to go in. What's damaging my warden here? Is it just the inferno? I guess it is. Let's take out this monolith. Okay, we get the king hooked in, which is really good. You scout Rocketloons. Mono is still not down, but it's fine, I think. And okay, so the warden. Okay, let's add the 2 druids at this point. And invis this. I can rage up the queens, up her ability. Really good. Town Hall is for the back end, but yeah, those are the risks, I guess, that we have to take sometimes. Still have a minute. Be a little careful. Send the RC on the opposite side. I do have this ice block, which I will use on the giant. Very good value. RC should be able to clutch the Town Hall. And we're going to use an invis on the RC with not so much time left. Let's freeze that. Actually, well, what am I talking about? A lot of time. Got the king hooked in, which is really the main thing with this type of approach. You really want to make sure you funnel your king into the base. And use as many Rocketloons as you really want. Like, as you saw, like, I was just spraying down Rocketloons into this left side compartment. Just to make sure that the king didn't go around. Double rage. Okay, so we have obviously gonna fireball the rage towers for one of them. Whether I go for, honestly, I like the Crusher Mortar fireball. I have to deal with the CC with the Warden though. So okay, watch these gaps. You have to be very careful because people nowadays are baiting fireball, and I'll show a few of the attacks from yesterday that I did. I mean, I feel like people have just given up defending Root Riders, or at least some, right? And since fireball has kind of returned a little bit into the meta, people are trying their best to bait it. 1, 2, 3. Do this. Have to. I'm not sure if the queen was locked onto the warden or not. Was she? Oh man, this guy is so annoying with his stupid seeking air mines. Put them somewhere else, buddy. Okay. I'm pretty okay, let's scout for a few more because this guy obviously likes his seeking air mines on the outside. Which I don't blame him, to be honest. I mean, seeking air mines on the inside of a base are pretty useless. Especially, like, dragons still run over bases, it doesn't really matter. These double rage bases. Alright, let's send the hero dive. We have to be careful because... yeah, there's the CC, right? So... I have to be ready for it. Let's try to create a little bit of a funnel. Okay, the CC is coming out. And here we can pop the king. Open that up. Let's get rid of this, okay, yeah. Yes. You see, this CC is so toxic. I mean, again, people are really trying their hardest to shut down, you know, Warden charges like this. I mean, I don't think this Headhunter CC works for roots. Or does it? I don't think so. But, yeah, we were ready for the CC. It's actually split up, so it made it a lot easier for us. But, yeah, let's move on to the next one. So here's an attack from yesterday, just to highlight what you should be watching out for nowadays. As you see, I'm going to aim for this Inferno Tower with the Fireball. And you see a suspicious amount of space at this top side. When you see that, yeah, make sure you scout, you know, drop a Goblin or something like that to just scout for Teslas. As you see, there were 3 Teslas in there. Plus, as soon as I see one Seeking Air Mine or a Tesla farm, I always throw in a bunch of Rocketloons just to scout for more, because there's probably more, right? It doesn't make any sense for Defender to just put 2 in there and that's it. So, yeah, watch out for that. And, yeah, the rest of the attack was fine, but as I said, nowadays, you see 4 Seeking Air Mines, 1 Rocketloon, and that's actually why I like to bring Rocketloons as scout Coco Loons, basically, because they can outpace the Seeking Air Mines, and they can actually pull multiple, unlike the normal Loon, which can only pull like 1 or 2. But yeah, with the Warden charges becoming a little bit more common, you have to be definitely on the lookout for these sort of traps. Okay, double rage. Immediately I noticed this Giga Bomb, so be very careful. When you're Warden charging into a Giga Bomb, you want to be, yeah, aware that you're probably gonna have to invest more spells. Now, I'm considering, I mean, if I go into this other side, okay, there's a lot of space here. So just scout for Tesla farms. These Tesla farms against Warden charges are pretty mainstream right now. As I was saying, I'm gonna be careful because there might be a NATO in the opposite compartment where this, what'd you call it, the spitter is. I can wait for this ricochet cannon to go down, can't I? I would kind of like to. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Okay, I can. Now we do something like this. Double Quake. Maybe I can pre-trigger the NATO with the... I didn't realize the king was locked on. Maybe I can pre-trigger the NATO with the Rocketloons. That's another way of dealing with the NATO. And... okay, we get a full CC pull. So let's start the heroes, because I want to distract the furnace mites if possible. Gonna add a baby dragon in there. Freeze down the mono. That needs to go so that I can save my Warden ability, or my king ability, for a little bit longer. Okay, so the king ability is going to be forced on the outside. I have a couple of wall breakers saved up for that exact reason. Let's freeze that. Okay, the NATO is there, but kind of not where I expected it exactly, but in the vicinity. We're gonna use an invis on the queens because the druids are still relatively healthy. And yeah, we have a rage for the warden, I think. So I'm gonna send my RC from this side. Will I need the rage on the warden? Yeah, probably. Because of the minion prince. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay, center hook base. Now this one I can actually avoid the... Yeah, I can avoid the warden. Or I can avoid the hook tower with the warden. So I'm gonna fireball this rage spell tower beside the minion prince from like 1 o'clock. And I'm gonna have the warden walk along this flank at the top side, at the 10 o'clock side, and aim to have my king pulled in. I'll probably have to snipe a few of these defenses out. D4. Just being careful so that this warden doesn't start following these Rocketloons, just placing them 2 at a time. Now, can I actually snipe that, I think? Alright, nice. So now we have the... I guess I'll freeze, yeah. I think there's Teslas here, right? Yeah. I've attacked this base before, so I know that there's Teslas there. But yeah, while he is safe, let's get going. Snipe that headhunter, please. Thank you. And the aim is to have him stay kind of on the outside of the base. Hopefully he does just that. Let's freeze that down because I need this king pulled in. Yeah, just like so. Great. Very good. Warden is stalled on ice golems, which is actually pretty good because he's not going to follow the king or anything like that. And I also added a baby dragon in there just so that, you know, so that he can speed up through them. Because it does take quite a while for him to get through. And I think we're good here. We just pop the queen and with the warden coast, still have the RC. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So this Gaku base, at least this is the one that he's been running. Where can I fireball? I mean, obviously a rage spell tower is a nice target. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for that. Flinger value, there is flinger value on this left hand side, so I'm gonna take that as well. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of gaps or suspicious amount of space for like a huge Tesla farm, so I'm not really gonna scout. Okay, there's a NATO, which is always good to pull early on. Yeah, let's set up a flinger before I forget. There's a Tesla bait as well, looks like. We're gonna set this up. Probably Teslas here as well. Gonna snipe, or gonna trigger those. And yep, let's have the warden take that air defense out, and then we can do the fireball setup. Oh, that fireball went to the... Wow. Unexpected for sure. I thought the fireball was going to go to the rage spell tower. We don't get as much value as we want. But it looks like the Warden is going to continue upward. Which would be nice. I don't really want him to go near this section, the bottom. We'll deal with that with the hero dive, but let's start. It's 1 minute 30. Hopefully that wall breaker makes it. And I'm gonna try to snipe out this multi-gear tower. Oh, Rocketloons. Yeah, in this. Pop the Warden. Or pop the King. Is there Furnace? Oh man, this is a mess. The Warden is joining as well now. Which is not something you want to see. Queen is not going in. That's not good. I mean, some of her... Yeah, this is not good. And I did not get the wall break into that compartment. I don't know if the Queen gets the Town Hall here. I think she does. Clean up, clean up, clean up. I mean, we might get this. It's going to be close on time. Let's send in the sneaky goblins. Or the goblins. I think we got this. Yeah, that was messy. I mean, not getting the full fireball value there meant that the King ability got forced way too early as well. And the Warden joining, but yeah, we still managed to salvage the triple here. Oh, okay. Back to back. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put this into the video, but I'm going to do, well, the same exact attack, right? I'm not going to miss the fireball this time. I'm going to invis this spitter, and it should make all the difference, I think. So I'm going to speed through this, or just, I don't know how I'll edit it, but I'm not going to sit through the entire attack again. Yeah, and as you see, actually, it does make all the difference. The Warden actually took a little bit of a weird path, and yeah, can strike the RC on this one as well. Okay, we gotta stay locked in. Since there's 7 days left, so I kind of want to start taking offense a bit more serious and not mess up as much. Now, yeah, okay, this base is quite okay. I see this Crusher Mortar. I don't want to Warden charge the this is a suspicious gap, but I doubt he has a Tesla farm here. Yeah, I don't want to Warden charge that monolith section, so I'm gonna Warden charge the Town Hall instead. I'm gonna Fireball the Rage Spell Tower. Gonna get good value. And yeah, have the Warden go towards the Town Hall. I will probably have to face the... Hopefully the Warden goes up to the gold storage. Okay, he does. That's really good. And I guess I'm gonna set up the Fireball right now. Have him go towards the Town Hall. I'm hoping he does not decide to backtrack for the Queen. Oh man, he's taking a weird angle. He's gonna continue. He's gonna pull the CC. That's another thing. So, have to be careful and ready to deal with that. Let's just Rage, because there's quite a bit of damage. And I can use Rocketloons to take out the Town Hall. That should be okay. For now, he should be okay, I think. He is going against the Firespitter. That's definitely making things a little bit tricky. But I'm holding off of using spells on him just yet. I have 2 invises, which I could use because I kind of want this. Yeah, I kind of want to use the Rage on the Hero Dive. It's going to get good value. I should have added the Druids a little bit earlier. The Queen is going to get Force 2 ability. Pop her. Keep the Queens alive for a little bit longer. Damn, that Firespitter, man. Plus that. Use the RC. A little bit close, but yeah, with the RC we should be able to pull through. Now, yeah, that Firespitter, the angle that the Warden took, if he actually stayed on the outside of the base instead of taking that weird angle through the core of the base, I think it would have been a little bit better.